Good morning, superstars. Today I'm wearing my superhero cape because we're reading a story called Superworm. Let's see what super things he does. Superworm is super long. Superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle, watch him squirm. Hip hip hooray for Superworm. Oh, help! Disaster! Baby Toad has hopped onto a major road. Quick, whatever can we do? Look, a superworm lasso. Oh, the bees are feeling bored today. They need a nice new game to play. Cheer up, bees. No need to mope. It's Superworm the skipping rope. Beetle's fallen in a well. Is she drowning? Who can tell? See her there? Oh no. It's Superworm the fishing line. The toads and beetles, bees and bugs, brother snails and sister slugs, uncle ants and earwig ants, clap and cheer and chant this chant. Superworm is super long. Superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle, watch him squirm. Hip hip hooray for Superworm. The chant is carried on the air to a wizard lizard in his lair. He mutters in his servant's ear, find that worm and bring him here. The servant crow is black and grim. Everyone is scared of him. They all let out a fearful shriek to see the hero in his beak. Ooh. The wizard waves his magic flower. Now, Superworm, you're in my power, and you must tunnel, wriggle and coil to find me treasure in the soil. Superworm is very cross to have a lizard as his boss. But when he tries to slink away, the wizard's magic makes him stay. Oh no. For days he tunnels, twists and winds, but all the treasure that he finds is 2 small buttons, half a cork, a toffee and a plastic fork. The lizard flicks an angry tail. Have one last try, and if you fail to find that treasure down below, I'll feed you to my hungry crow. Oh. This picture makes me super sad. Look at all that litter under the soil. The crow is flapping through the night. Everyone looks up in fright. They see him perch upon an oak and listen to his dreadful croak. Superworm is good to eat. Superworm's a special treat. He'll be juicy, fat and firm. Hip hip hooray for Superworm. Oh, action, quick, at the double. Superworm's in frightful trouble. We must help him if we can. We must hatch a cunning plan. Oh, look at them all working together. The garden creatures leave their home carrying a honeycomb. They jump and fly and crawl and creep and find the lizard fast asleep. They chew the petals of his flower to rob him of his magic power. The caterpillars fetch some leaves, while busily the spider weaves. Ooh, I was trying to read that upside down. Look at them, all working together. The web is strong, the web is tough, the web is plenty big enough. The wizard wakes. This isn't funny. I'm wrapped in leaves and stuck with honey. Then up the bees and beetles fly and lift the web into the sky. is the place, and bang, crash, thud. The wizard's in the rubbish dump. Thump. And now, from somewhere underground, there comes a distant rumbling sound. The earth begins to heave, and then Superworm is back again. Wow. Ooh. It's not letting me get the extra page. Use my super fingers. Here we go. Superworm, the swing, the slide, the hula hoop, the merry-go ride. Superworm, the belt, the hat, the crane, the train, the acrobat. Wow, he is super. Then toads and beetles, bees and bugs, brother snails and sister slugs, uncle ant and earwig aunt, clap and cheer and chant this chant. Superworm is super long, Superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle, watch him squirm, hip hip hooray for Superworm. The end. Awesome. Hey, thank you for reading that with me. Now, one of these pages made me think about a way we can be super. The page that made me the most sad in the story is this one. We can see all this litter and trash that people have left behind. One way you can be super and be a superhero at home is to put your litter in the bin. Recycle your plastic and your cardboard and glass. And really just be a tidy Kiwi. If you see rubbish on the street, you might like to pick it up and put it in the bin. But make sure you wash your hands after, or you're wearing gloves. Maybe you have an old box, and instead of just throwing it in the bin, you can make it into something fun and reuse it. Maybe when you're at the supermarket, instead of grabbing a plastic bag to put all your apples in, you could bring a bag along. Recycle, reduce, reuse. Be a superhero for your planet so that we don't have to see our soil and earth like this. You can be like Superworm. You don't even need a cape, but if you have one, they're super fun to wear. Super kids are super strong. Super kids, they're the best along. You can help the earth today. Super kids, hip hip hooray. Hey guys, have a wonderful rest of your day and keep being super. Ka kite anō, goodbye my friends.